All right, so now we're going to put those in perspective and kind of show you a couple things you may have heard before, okay? So the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to a 4th string power chord. I'm going to the 7th fret of the 4th string and the 9th fret of the 3rd string. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play those 2 notes, and then I'm going to drop down to this flatted 5 sound. And then what I'm going to do is drop down to here. We're going to get to this in just a minute here. We're going to get to this chord. Okay? But I'm dropping down, I'm playing 2 5s, and I'm going to play a 4 and a 5. So I get... How cool is that? And we're going to come back to this again when we learn this new chord. So I get... Okay, which might sound a little bit like a Dawkins song if you've heard that before, okay? Let's take a look at another one that's really cool. And this is the idea that we're descending. We're taking the idea, we're descending it. So watch this. I can keep descending. This is a Megadeth tune, and it goes like this. And notice what I'm doing there is I'm going from an E to an E flatted 5, and then I'm moving down, and I'm adding in what we call the 4th. So again, the theory behind it isn't really the most important thing. It's that you keep hearing this note dropping, right? That's what gives it its sound. I don't know that Dave Mustaine's sitting around thinking, well, it's the perfect 4th of... I don't know that he's doing that. Maybe he is, I don't know. But I know it's certainly a visual aspect. So as he's moving, he's going 9, 8, 7. And then he actually moves down and adds in this 6. So we have... What he does right there is he plays 6, 7, 7. So it's going to look a little bit like a chord that you've probably seen before, like an E major, but it's in a different place. But again, just think about how it sounds. And then he moves down to a C power chord on the 5th string, and he plays... There it is again, there's that flatted 5th. And then he goes up to D. Here's what he did over the E. He adds this little thing here. So I'm going 5, 4 on the 4th string, pull off. 5. So I have... Okay. Now technically, if you're playing the song, you'd go up to that 7. But we're not technically playing the song. I'm just showing you some riffs, okay? So it's just something to think about a little bit when you're playing. Okay? So you could make all kinds of different cool sounding things just by expanding. Maybe you expand the lower one, like the 9th we talked about, the add 9. And then you drop into it. You see, you can make some really cool stuff just by exploring some of this. So we've got the added 9th. We've got the sharp 5, the flat 5, and now we've got this idea of understanding how it can continually descend, okay? It can keep dropping, and you can do that anywhere. You just have to explore it a little bit.